Guys, hi everyone, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. My name is Musimenta Tyra Naomi. Call me Tyra if you want. Today I have a very interesting video. I've had some of not a setback, but before shooting this video I was talking to someone and they're in some office and they needed to, they're the ones they recommended me to approach for some stuff, but then they acted proud. I was like, why do people get proud when they're in these big offices? Like, you never know. It's not your office. Today it's you're there, tomorrow it might be me and you need me. Anyway guys, the world is round, so be kind and stop being proud, because whatever you have, that car that you have, the car that you have, someone uses it as a taxi. The bread that you eat, someone has a bakery. So guys, let's stop being proud. Anyway guys, I'm not here. This is positive vibes only. The old is gone, the new has come. So how are you guys? Hope you're fine. For everyone who has not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button down there. Let's enjoy this video. Let's share, talk, discuss, and what have you. So anyway guys, today I have a very interesting video. I wanted to shoot this video I think since Monday, but then lots of things have been happening. I've been up and down. So today I was like, why not? Let me shoot this. And no one is stopping me from shooting this, because you know, I create my own happiness. No one can ruin my mood. So let's get into the video. So guys, today I have a very interesting video, and this video is going to go to each and everyone who's below their 30s, who are in their 20s, 20 to around 29. I realized this is the age whereby you're very anxious. I don't know if everyone gets anxious. With the age where you get anxious, you're scared of reaching your 30s, even like you just don't know where your life is. It's all out there. And I think I'm at that level of self-actualization or self-realization. So I sat down with myself. I was like, now Tyra, this and this is happening, so I'm going to go out of this. So I decided to do a lot of reading. There are people I follow like on social media pages like Instagram. There are books I'm reading, and then I also talk to people who are above me for some advice on how to, you know, go around in your 20s, on how to deal with the anxiety, on, you know, that time when you're trying to figure it out, you don't know what to do more. So like, I just got done with my exams. I got done with my exams in April. Right now we are in May. So like, you're trying to figure out life. And then I realized that most of the people I've talked to, most of the books I've read, most of the, not research, but then the people like I follow who talk about different lots of things, there are things that they really focus on. And today I'm going to share with you some of the tips on how to go around your 20s, the things that we should know as us in our 20s. So this video is going to be things we should know in our 20s. Hope you enjoy the video. So guys, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is to be more intentional, and this is to take careful consideration of everything that you're going to be doing. So it's about the friends that you're going to make, the career you're going to take, the course you're going to pursue, the people you're inviting into your life, the relationships that we create. Let's learn to be more intentional. The life that we choose, let's be so intentional about that, because you don't know, the minutes are going to become hours, the hours are going to become days, the days are going to become years, and maybe one day when we're in our 30s we shall be regretting. I know everyone, I don't know if everyone regrets, but then you reach a time you're like, oh, I wish I had done that. So right now that we know, let's try so hard to be intentional when it comes to, like, in whatever aspect of life, in whatever that we do, in whatever that we choose to do. Let's have the intention of why. Someone told me you should always have a why, a reason as to why you're doing whatever you're doing, because it's that why that is going to keep you in check, that is going to keep you moving, that is going to keep you in the clear line. But if you don't have a why, you're going to be if someone tells you let's do this, you're there. If you're like you understand, you're not going to be having something that is going to be like a guideline to whatever you want to achieve in life. So have the intention, have a clear reason as to why you're doing something, and your life will be kawa. So anyway guys, I'm going to go to tip number 2. Let's jump in. So guys, the next tip I'm going to be talking about is going to be about finances, money, cash. I don't know if you people have really had conversations around money. Me personally, I don't really get conversations about money. Like, we don't really talk about money The only thing I talk about is let's go out and all that. Like I don't really have people that I sit down with to talk about money. But as I was talking, the people I was talking to, they told me, Chara, you have to be like upfront about your money, because your culture, the saving culture, the spending culture has to develop from right now. Because today, if you don't really understand money and everything around it, you're going to really have a hard time when you're in your 30s. So guys, let's try to educate ourselves about money, saving culture, how to save, invest, where to invest, like how to spend your money. And then you can educate yourself. There are different courses that you can do about financial discipline, financial literacy. It really helps. It really helps so much. Right now, you might not find the importance. Feel like, oh, maybe that's for people who have made lots of money. But I just believe that even if you can account for the 10,000 shillings that you have, you're good to go when you get 10 million shillings. So right now I'm trying to, not like I'm studying, but then I go on YouTube, I search about financial. There is some lady, she's Kenyan, she's called, I think, Ivy. She does money Mondays. Listen to her, like people give different ideas, like those big ideas, where to invest, what to invest, stock, and all that. So guys, educate yourself about money, know how to save, know how to invest. Love your money, it's your money. First pay yourself, by the way, pay yourself and you're going to enjoy this money. There is some lady who says she says she's a magnet of money. Money gets attached to her. Money is attracted to her. She loves money. Money is comfortable around her. So she was like, she says that soft talk because she feels that sometimes we don't, not like we don't have money, but sometimes we get issues with money because we feel like money it's something big. You understand? But then money has to be, it's something you should always be talking about. It not be hard for you to talk about finances. That's why you get money. Like me personally, you get money and feel like, oh my God, I have to spend this money. Why? Because you're not even comfortable when you're around money. So make money your friend and everything will be kawa. I'm also learning. I'm learning to love money and to have money around me. So hey guys, let's go to tip number 3. So tip number 3 is going to be just enjoy the moment and enjoy your 20s. Because this is the time when you're exploring, you want to adventure, you're still energetic, and don't let anyone tell you anything else. Like, just enjoy your 20s. If you want to travel, some people say traveling is expensive, but you can even travel around your country. There are people who are staying around their places, like you're staying in Entebbe but you've never been to the airport. Others who like, anyway guys, try to explore, love your 20s, enjoy your 20s, but enjoy responsibly. If it means to go for that concert, why not go for it? If it means to play that hair, plait it. If it's to wear lipstick or what, do it. As long as you're doing it with good intentions, just do it. As I told you, be intentional about everything that you do. If it means just enjoy your 20s, go out there, have fun. Guys, I'm using a reported speech because most of the things, I'm also in my 20s, and that's what they've been telling me, and that's what I've been reading. So guys, let's try to enjoy our 20s. Let's have fun, enjoy every moment, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. So enjoy every moment. You're going to reach 30, maybe you're having a kid and you cannot enjoy this time round. Enjoy the moment. If you're single, enjoy being single. If you're dating, enjoy dating. If you're still living with your parents, this is the right time to enjoy that. If you're still studying, enjoy school. Like, guys, give it all. So that was another tip that I was given, to enjoy my 20s and love my 20s and appreciate my 20s. So that's another tip that I'm having for you. Let's jump in to tip number 4. So tip number 4, as I said in number 3, is to enjoy your 20s. So this is going to be to educate yourself. As you're enjoying, as you're adventuring, make sure you educate yourself. If you're out there, maybe you've moved outside the country, learn at least a language, learn a culture, learn a skill. Girls, let's try to learn like baking, cooking, making different juices and all that. Boys, learn something. You understand? I always tell this. Some friend I used to tell, even if we are not so much into sports, but let's learn at least a team, the players, at least be updated. It's bad to have a conversation with people and you don't know anything. Like, at least get an idea of each and everything. If it's politics, you can still say something. If it's culture and all that, you can say something. If it's finances, money, you can say something. If it's about a religion, you have something to say. So let's be those kind of girls or boys who can really start a conversation and who can keep a conversation, because we are, we know something. We've educated ourselves enough. Education does not only mean you go to school. You can educate yourself. You can get a book. There are books on e-books, like there are those libraries online. You can just get in, like, learning doesn't stop. There is this is it a quote, a saying that says, when you're green you grow, when you're ripe you rot. So let's not be ripe. Let's keep learning and let's educate ourselves. It's going to help us in the nearby future. So let's go to another tip. So guys, I don't know if you're noticing some changes. My phone was blacking out, so I had to get a power bank, and I've plugged it in. If you see any changes in light or in setting. Anyway, so the next tip I'm going to be talking about is going to be relationships. I know when you're in your 20s, you're adventuring, you're trying to love your 20s, and then right now you're into a relationship. So one thing I can tell you, a relationship is not always the end goal. I know we are in a society, we have friends or peer pressure and all that, and they make us feel like if you're not in a relationship, you're maybe backward, you're not legit. Everyone is talking about their guys and all that, and you feel like, oh my god, I'm really behind, and you want to rush. So you find that some people are really rushing into relationships with no specific reason, with no intentions, like just because everyone is in there, and someone is here telling you, you're beautiful, you're what, and you're like, okay, let me go into this relationship. So relationships is not the end goal. It's not the end goal. You can go in a relationship anytime you want. And then another thing I can talk about this is that I was listening to someone, I think today morning, and she was like, and sometimes we enter relationships not because you've met your soulmate, but because you're healing your childhood traumas. And I was like, that makes sense. Like, it really made sense. Sometimes you're in a relationship not because, okay, for you think you're in love, but then this person is healing a certain part of you. Maybe like us Africans, you grow up and no one tells you, I love you. No one has given you that affection. And you feel like, now I'm getting it. Like, I missed it, so I'm getting it from this person. And you're with that person because of everything that you get. There are these people who are in abusive relationships. Someone is really treating you like so bad, but you can't leave. For you think you're in love, but then because for you as you're growing up, that's what you think love is. You think love should be hard. You think you should always fight for love, because maybe when you're growing up as a child, your caretakers, maybe your parents, they are very abusive. So you have an attachment to love, that had attachment to love, and you feel that's love. You feel you're supposed to, to give in your all. You're supposed to suffer when it comes to love, but love is not supposed to be that. So one thing I can tell all of us is to first heal ourselves, to heal our inner selves before rushing into anything like a relationship. Get to love yourself. No one is going to love you the way you love yourself. Like, no one will ever love you unless you love yourself so much. And you cannot pour from an empty vessel. You have to be full of love, full of confidence, full of learn to first fill your vessel before pouring into someone else, because a relationship has to be 50-50. But when you go in a relationship because you're expecting this person to be like your mom, your dad, it's really going to be bad. I hear guys who say, me, if you can't cook like my mom, then I don't need you. Like, really? Guys, people, you first understand, like, first heal yourself. Some people are going through traumas and you're into relationships and you're like, you're breaking up from this and that. Guys, it has been really a journey for me to understand myself, to understand who I am and why relationships are not working out. Not to blame the other person, but also to see where I went wrong. And right now I'm still learning, but at least I'm in a better position. I swear I'm in a better position from the person I was, because I realized that relationships are not and it's not a trophy that I have to win. When you used to break up with someone and just the blink of an eye there is someone else, and you're like posting, you're like, new me, stuff like that. It doesn't help. It's just killing you as you. So I just appreciate people who have really mastered this art of self-love, self-actualization. If it comes, there are guys that I really talk to and I'm like, wow, this person has really understood themselves. They know. There is a book I read, it's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, and it really teaches you how to appreciate you being a lady, a female, having that feminine energy, and how to know that your man, your partner, has the masculine energy, and how to bring them together. So guys, let me tell you, relationships are not supposed to be hard, no, but it's all about understanding yourself, getting to know that this is my partner, we are in a relationship. There is like, it's all 50-50, you understand? And getting to know that I'm dealing with a lady, and a lady knowing that I'm dealing with a man, getting to know that we have different energies, but you can still bring those energies together to make the relationship work. So guys, let's use our 20s. If you're in a relationship, well and good, everyone wants to be in a relationship. I'm not here to say men are trash and all that. That's not me. No. But then let's try to have intentions as to why we are in this. Have you really understood yourself? Have you healed yourself? Or you're here because it's trending? Like, you understand? And then I think I should tell you, maybe that even the person you're with is not the person that you're meant to be with. You understand? So don't beat yourself when something does not go right. I know it hurts. Cry over it. But I always say, God has great plans for us, that He has good things in stock. If it doesn't go right, instead of you rushing into some other person, sit back, learn yourself, enjoy that moment. So when you get some other person, you're going to be a better version of you. So guys, use your that single period to understand yourself, to love yourself, and not to just rush into something. And then another thing I want to talk about relationships. Sometimes we are deceived that sometimes we feel like sex is love. I'm talking about it, I know. We don't really talk about these things on here, but then I'm talking about it. But then it's not. It's really not. Because I've seen couples who say they are abstaining till marriage, and they really did it. But then you tell someone, you know what? Can we try not doing this until maybe I'm ready? And they're like, boom, they're out of your life. Or maybe you've been having it and you're like, you know what, let's first, try to reduce this. And because maybe you find out that this is not what you want and you're doing it because of this person, and then they're out of your life. So sex does not mean love. And because I'm a girl, I usually get people who tell me, like friends, or you understand, who tell me, Tyra, I'm only doing this because I want to keep him. He might leave me. He might get someone else. And here, girls who try. Yes, girls, we should try. Even the guys should try to, to prepare for that time. To prepare for that time, if it means to, there are these okra, taking okra and all that, my friends. I'm giving you that, but yeah, it's good to prepare for that time, and not for just him, but also for yourself. And also the guys should do the same. But you find girls who go into all the mountains, to find ways of how to make this person get that satisfaction. But in the long run, really, are you really even enjoying it, or you're doing it for him? So guys, know your worth. No, let me just keep it to there. Let me just stop there. So guys, let's go into another so guys, tip. Before I close out the tip I was talking about relationships, there is something I want to tell you guys. You know that the men, most times, they say men are logical and for us we are emotion beings. When they go into a relationship, they have their, like, it's not a list, but they really know what they want into a relationship. If they even approaching you, they know they are approaching you because of your figure, because of your beauty, because they've seen you, you're bright, you're intelligent, you're going to give them intelligent kids. I've had guys who tell me, I love that person because she's so intelligent, and I get like very intelligent kids. There is this guy who even sent the babe, I think his what? Transcript, and you're like, you see, I had a first class degree, so you have to do the same. You understand? So guys can easily say out what they want, which us girls we don't. Like, we don't really say out things. Like, we are always left like in a corner, just because we feel like a guy approaching you is they've really even like helped you. You're like, sometimes I don't know, we give these guys, I'm not trashing the guys, but then I feel like also as women we should step out, also go into a relationship knowing why, like also have your why are you in this relationship. Don't let the man do everything they want. They can even tell you, you know what, me, I don't want a woman who doesn't know how to cook. But have you ever sat down and you're like, me, I don't want a man who doesn't know how to also cook, because work has to be divided. Are you looking for a man who's going to just sit in bed the whole day and you're cooking, you're washing, you're doing? So also have your intentions. If you don't want a man who can't maybe who's not this height, have it. Don't feel bad about it. The way they have also their intentions, they are like, I don't want a slim babe. Also have like also you're not a list, but know something. Why are you in this relationship? If you feel it's not working out and it's not serving your purpose, it's okay to let it end. But most times we give this like the microphone to the men. It's the only people to have a choice. You understand? You also have a choice. You have to choose. You're also a chooser. There is that speech from on TV who was saying that. She was like, women, we are told that we are supposed to choose us, but you're also a chooser. You understand? So you're a chooser. You can choose which kind of guy you want to end up with. So guys, I'm done there because I'll speak to you tomorrow. Let's jump into another tip. So another tip is going to be like everyone is figuring it out. We are all figuring it out. No one has it like on 100%. Like everyone is still figuring it out. That's why you hear men over 50s are still starting up new businesses. They are closing down businesses and they are starting this. So don't beat up yourself. I know me, like I'm always anxious. I'm like, oh my God, I'm now making this. I'm this age, so I've not achieved this. Like, guys, right now I'm talking about it, but I'm feeling anxious. I'm like, wow, I don't know if this will ever sink in, that we all figuring it out and no one has it like the way they want it to be. Even if you maybe said, I want to get married at 26 and give birth at this time. Yeah, you might have all that, but there is something that you really don't have. Like no one, there is Abraham's Maslow's law. The hierarchy, we know that, I think on the hierarchy, the last box, it's not a box, but it's that triangle. It's I think self-actualization, and it's like no one, or maybe it's just 1% of people who can reach that, and I feel no one can reach that, because you hear someone who has a lot of money, but then maybe they can't give birth, they don't have children. Maybe you find someone has children and all that, but they don't have money to take care of them. No one has it all together, and you will never have it all together. Today you might know your purpose, but the next day you're like, oh, but do I even want to do this? I'm doing this. Let me now change and do this. So I wanted to also talk about this, because you understand right now, like me and the friends around me, we've just finished campus, and you're like, oh my God, this person has gotten a job. Me, have not yet even, I'm just home. I've not yet got even someone to call me for an interview. And maybe this person has started up a business, and for you just there. Maybe this person is now abroad. They are living their life. So guys, let's try to appreciate, as I told you, love the moment you're in and appreciate, because tomorrow you won't have it. One day you might be in your mother's house, but the next day maybe you might not be even in your mother's house. So appreciate that moment. Appreciate the fact that you're starting up whatever you're doing. Appreciate the fact that you're done with school. Some people have not even studied up to where you are. Appreciate the fact that you have that phone, you can play that hair, you can go out. So just appreciate the fact that you're where you are right now, and you enjoy the moment. Then the rest of the things are going to be added on to you. So let's go to the last tip. Let's go to the last tip. So my last tip is going to be to as I said, be intentional. Oh, a message. But these messages from Airtel that are even not mobile money messages. Anyway, so another tip is going to be to have a relationship with God, that spiritual connection with your God. Have a relationship. I'm not saying go to going to church is a relationship with God. Going to church is, by the way, guys, going to church is not having a relationship with God. There are people who go to church for different reasons. There is some Kenyan babe I follow. She went to church and she met this guy, but the guy had his own other intentions. Guys, oh my God, that story was very sad. But then I was like, guys, going to church does not mean you're all on the same goal. So have your personal connection with God. So I believe that the way we have different personalities, the way we have different attachment styles, we can also get attached to our God, to our Creator, in very different ways. don't know if that makes sense. But me, I just feel deep inside me that the way the way I get attached to God, the way I talk to God is not the way how maybe my mom talks to God, the way how my our pastors are just shepherds. They have to guide you to know that it's good to appreciate God, the importance of tithing and all that, you understand? But when you have a personal connection with God, you even have the spirit of discernment to discern, to say that this is good, this is right. And those are things that are really going to help you when you're out there. But if you're just going to church because of the pastor, you even won't have that spirit. So I believe that you have to have your personal connection with God besides what everyone says. What does God say? What does God tell you? Because I believe right now we are living in grace. We are living the old has gone, the new has come, and everyone can talk to God. We don't have to wait for a prophet like how it used to be in the Old Testament. You can easily talk to God. You just need someone to guide you, to help you. You know, when you're backsliding, you can't read the Bible, which I'm really working on. I need someone to help me when it comes to that. But then I just feel like God is not a son of man to live, because even if I take I don't read the Bible as each and everyone reads it, but when I talk to God, there are those moments I feel like God is talking to me and God is giving me the spirit of discernment. I ask God, please remove this person if you feel they are not serving me, they are not serving my purpose, they are not in my line. And I've seen God remove those people. If I ask God, please, I know it hurts, but please calm my heart. I've seen God calm my heart. So I'm a strong believer in God speaks to us in different ways, and we all have different connections when it comes to our God. So identify your how you can connect to God, on how you can build your spirituality, on how you can build that friendship with God, and everything is going to be covered. So don't let anyone deceive you that maybe today you didn't come for church, you're what, today you've dressed up in this, you're that. No. What does your God tell you? What does your heart tell you? Because when you have a connection with God, even you get that sixth sense, you feel like, oh, this is not right, this is right. So yes, guys, those are some of my points. Hope you've enjoyed the video the way I've enjoyed it. Comment down below more videos that you want me to be doing, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Lots of videos are coming. I love you so much, and may God bless you.